Hey, welcome back everybody to KratomKingdoms.com, and I just went through a major Kratom ordeal that I thought I'd share with you. I ordered that cheap Kratom, you know, $100 for a pound, and when it came, I ordered red and green, which is what I always order, and usually my red vein Kratom from my typical more expensive vendor is a brownish red powder, not green. And my green is usually almost a fluorescent green, where this green was just almost a I don't believe that the strains that I'm getting are the strains that I ordered. And honestly, I had to take 2 times as much of the cheap stuff than I had to take of my typical good stuff. And there's a reason. You get what you pay for. Because I asked this guy, I'm like, my vendor, I'm like, why am I paying so much? He's like, because it's fresh, it's right off the tree. I know the farmers, and they only pick quality products, and they hand grind it themselves, and they take a lot of pride in what they do. Where some of these other places, you know, they found they can make a quick buck selling leaves off the trees in their backyard, so they do, and they're wiping out their Kratom forest, just taking all the leaves and branches off, and not really sustainable. Where my guy is, you know, choosing leaf by leaf because he wants his tree to last, because he knows that's his source of income for the year probably. And I don't mind supporting a farmer who's out there with his family and his whole village, you know, out there selecting the best leaves. When it says, when you order a red vein, the leaf is a red vein. It's got a red vein going through it, not a green vein, not a yellow vein going through it. And he gets the fresh, the younger leaves, so they have the most Mitragina speciosa. And it's also really important that you add some sort of citrus to your Kratom. Lemon is the best. I mean, just squirt a little lemon juice is 63 cents for those one little plastic yellow lemons. And that pulls the alkaloids out of the leaf and brings it to your brain, and it makes it taste a lot better. I'm going to take a picture at the end of this, at the end of my jibber jabbering, and I'm going to show you the red that I get from my Indonesian vendor versus the red I got from I have no idea where he gets his Kratom from. I know he gets it from a major factory in Southeast Asia, but I don't know what country. And I ordered a Mangda this time from my guy, and excuse the bump, but I haven't had a sip of Kratom in a and I need to make a warning video because I am making huge mistakes. I did some research, and a normal average dose that is healthy for people to take is between 5 to 8 grams a day. That's 2 tablespoons. And a heavy dose is 10 to 20 grams a day. That's a lot. That's like 4. I always have Kratom in my system. I mean, I've always got, if I'm home, I've always got a cup of it in my hand. And because I make it like a tea, it's always working. And it's, so when I run out of tea, it's like, holy whatever. I mean, I went through withdrawal symptoms like I was going through withdrawal symptoms from excuse me, from taking my benzodiazepine that I'm prescribed. And taking benzodiazepines with kratom, they're both downers, you know, they both kind of do the same thing to your brain, so you should be careful not to overdo it and cause your breathing to just stop. My risk outweighs, or my benefits outweigh my risk, because I haven't had a migraine since this. And to me, that's a message from God that I'm on the right track. I've been prescribed 7.5 grams of oxycodone a day, 4 times a day, to monitor, to just mitigate my migraines. And I would still get the pain, and eventually that euphoria goes away really quick. But with Kratom, I can change my strain. I can go back and forth from red to green, or I can mix red and green. And I just found out I went to a couple of these other popular vendors like Kraken Kratom, Phytoextractum Kratom, Crate Kratom, and they have this new revolutionary strain called Black. And Black is what they in Indonesia call, when you mix a powerful red grain with a mangda, it's called Black. And you can make it yourself. Just, you don't have to spend the extra $20 a gram for Black. Just make it, mix it in your little toss and wash thing, shake it up, put your orange juice in there, bam, done. And I'm curious how capsules work for you guys, because for me, the capsules get to my stomach, and then that raw kratom is just in there. Since I always have kratom with a liquid, not just plain kratom, and it makes me nauseous. Sorry, I cough a lot because the citrus, the amount of citric acid that I put in my kratom is a lot, just to get the alkaloids out. And I am making a decision to move to Southeast Asia because I am so happy with this product, with this kratom. I don't know if it's going to be Indonesia or the Philippines or Malaysia, but there's Thailand. Probably not Thailand. That's a pretty messed up place right now. But anywhere away from the crazy politics that are going along in America right now. So, like I said, I'll post 2 pictures after I shut up now, and you can see the difference between my red and the cheap red. Peace out. Have a great day.